time.
Well, me,
It's a different
Gigi,
bloodline.
and Dragon are here. Everyone else like
That's
that.
gonna cause a blood problem. 100.
Hey, Digital, my boy.
Alright, so who's my guy?
Can you not leave the ROE meeting this time?
I mean, unless you guys are gonna take like 10 minutes on each question.
I mean, ROE doesn't take 10 minutes.
Fairly simple, you just gotta agree to it and or disagree.
I mean, if you have Discord or Kick, we can just send you something.
Hey, Kiro, you mind? If your game's on open,
Oh. There's one thing.
I'm gonna head back to party chat.
Why is there like
all the,
12 of them?
Can you kick all? Bloodline. I had a quick game of close while doing that. What is everyone else doing?
Unfortunately, I'm going to for 2 reasons to do an inspection on the Imperialist faction of the same Keeley, the Traditionalist, and Arbitralist. That's the only reason why I'm on here. Because I've been seeing a lot of fake arbiters running around, so I gotta do a routine check. I mean, if you want to do, if you knew these 2 game mechanics, Arbiter Rage, which is now Oracle Rage, or Arbiter Popo, those are 2 people who were leaders of Arbitrals. I'm not a 3rd leader, so... Let's see, where is it at? That's on my meeting map for y'all. What are we doing? I'm just looking for the meeting about 2 minutes. Hold on. What the fuck is that? Where is that? I think I passed it. Yeah, about that. God damn it.
Why is Digital here?
Yeah.
I'm wondering why like all the random people are in here.
Yeah,
Top of
like,
the morning, ladies.
is coffee gaming and quick spike really a part of this? Like,
They're part of Demon. They're part of Demon.
Right.
Hey,
But yeah,
auxiliary.
why is Digital here?
Auxiliary.
No clue.
Back of the game, I'm only gonna have myself, Watchman, and roster. It's gonna be a Civil War early meeting. Just tell everyone else to
You're gonna have to repeat that because I just hear.
Wait, hold on, leave them here because there's like fucking 12 of them.
There's a bunch
Oh
of
my god.
there only are 3 organizations involved in this, not the whole entire community.
Oh shit.
Let's just like keep it to key leaders. Like,
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, you
For
can fucking love that
USC,
shit,
leader, Coffee and Spike are with Demon, so...
what do you mean you need a demon? Demon's in your clan, that makes no sense.
We're doing something on the cover, and then just said they're going to be joining soon. Basically, they're
Okay,
only
but
temporary
are they
one
the
of them.
leader? I mean, let's just keep it to leaders. We don't need all these people here.
And technically, it just should be me, Zygon, you know, your boy, Enemy. That's it.
Me.
That's only the leaders, right? technically. There should only be 3 people in this lobby.
Hey, auxiliary. Back out and go find something to do for a little bit. Tell the other guys.
Alright.
We're gonna have us 3 leaders and 1% of choice whether it wants to stay in the game just in case.
I mean, we can have Zyken, Lil Noob, you, and Saint Masters, and then me, Corrupting roster. And everyone else doesn't need to be here.
I want
Agreed.
Gibbs with me because he's my pure animal.
What?
I want Gibbs with me because he's my pure animal.
Miners, back out. Recruiting.
Yeah, what might you after? Ender, back out, go get some recruits if you can.
The slight chance that he's away. So. He needs to be just kicking up.
Where's the USC to 050 3?
I'd just kick him from the game if I were you.
Pick him. Yeah, he's like literally by himself. Look at him.
He's not even wearing the right armor for a 117.
Yeah, and what the fuck? He's kicking ass.
You'll call me here. Oh, yeah,
Bro, pick this take 117. Ender. Back out and recruit.
Yeah, we're doing something right now.
Back out and recruit. We'll link up with you later.
Still feel like they have way too much people.
Oh, you haven't seen this USC guy needs to be out here.
I have it even without USC. You guys have 8. We have 3.
No, we have 3, dude.
I mean, you guys
I mean,
are all
we have 3
allied.
from each alliance.
Maybe
Exactly.
you guys are allied. That's 8.
I mean, we won't do anything to you, like, you don't do anything to us. Like, that's what it was.
We're just trying to keep it between leaders only is what he's
Yeah.
trying to say.
All of us here are leaders.
So Coffee and Twit Spike are in your clan as leaders.
I just feel like we should have some kind of security if they're gonna outnumber us. Just makes it fair.
Just, if we've said that we're not going to do anything, we're not going to do anything.
Well, we can't
Yeah.
We're not going to trust.
You're a promising guy. Y'all can have a whole, like, little corner of the map to yourselves. We're not gonna do shit. Right. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys aren't going to get rid of
Really?
anybody, I might as well just get my numbers in here, so.
Alright, same with us.
Oh my god.
Hello. Yeah, that was an
You
agreement.
just-
I
you
told you
just
no matter
said
what,
Leo's
Demon is sitting here. She's the
Yeah.
only female of the old comments, which means she is basically right under me, because, you know,
You guys just
all you're gonna do is start more shit.
Yeah, you
You
just
just
said
invited
if,
some people.
yeah.
If you're getting
Yeah.
guys in here, then we're
Yeah.
guys in
You
here.
just said leaders only, and yet you invited 2 of your members.
Yes, because you guys wouldn't back anyone else out. I kind of wanted it to be like 4 people.
No,
on one.
we literally don't want to do shit to you. We're just gonna have a talk. That's all we're gonna do. Just
You guys are
just
outnumbered
scared.
us, that's kind of why I invited these guys.
We're not gonna do shit to you, so you shouldn't worry about it.
Well, Danny, are you part of the, Pepsi?
What?
Who are we fighting?
Come on, no, just raise on.
Is it exam?
Right.
No, they're not. Okay.
Back up to your guys first.
We have
back
like
up,
we
my
have like
guys, alright?
7 minutes.
And then we'll just be chill.
What new?
No. Ender, shut up. Back out your private, and then we'll back out our minors.
We only have 5 people here.
What does it matter about numbers? Fuck.
You have 8 people here. What's your issue? It's 5 versus 8.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter if
Like
you
I
have more
said,
people.
we're not gonna do shit to you, so back out your guys, and then we'll back out our minors.
Doesn't matter, to be honest.
Right, let me just speak for a second, right? We're not doing a meeting. You're bitching about like 3 or 4 of you did and we've got more than you. It's a meeting, it's a friendly meeting. Get over yourself. Back your guys out, we'll back our guys out. Simple, innit? Get it done with.
Then
Right,
we
back
can
out.
just be lobby guys, all day, but I don't mind. Lobby guys. We can be lobby guys all day. We're not gonna do shit to you. So calm down.
Hey, probably can you check Discord?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm on Discord. What are you sending?
Message.
Apparently got the news. If anything, if they want to do this, just fucking have a fucking backup lobby in case they turn this into an engagement.
I already have a
Everyone just
backup
don't
just in
understand
case.
I'm just saying. No, I'm gonna mute them and remute my mic.
I'll answer that later, Ark. Alright, just stop. If any Ark back out or something happens, I'll invite you, alright?
Okay.
Get buried in your game also. I'll help you just left.
And do an ODST back out. And the back out.
No matter what my daughter is sitting here, you can kiss my white ass at that point. My daughter's sitting. I really don't give a fuck. She's my daughter. She ain't gonna do anything.
Other Ender leave. Ender here.
Please stop again.
The way I look at it is Icon Little and, Imperial represents Icon's plan. There's you, Watchman roster, and you guys leader, and then there's me and my daughter. So technically there's Saint's by himself, he's his own leader. He's technically a part of Alliance, so technically he's allowed to be here. He's his own thing, so. Hopefully this map, this is not whatever, I don't really care. It says meeting. That's all it stands for. I'm like girlfriend shopping. She's trying to bring me home something. I swear to God if she doesn't you're gonna have words.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Sweet.
Fiesta.
This is the right one.
Okay, what the fuck?
Yeah, what is
This is the wrong teleport.
Wow. Yeah, there's teleport.
It's kind of cool. Oh, this is actually pretty cool.
You guys like my plans over there, you got mine here, and then you got ours like over there, and that's over there.
Watching there's another teleport on the other side.
Can I go sit go sit like over there, cause like, you know, with us.
No.
Hey, I'll probably see the message.
Let me see. 1 second.
Roster, you wanna go grab Watson?
The bulb line is here. Pretty cheap.
Alright. So, I'm gonna start off with the ROE we did. I was you guys FOD before you guys ran off. I don't know why, but... Hey, do you guys even remember the... Do you guys remember the ROE that you talked about with us at all?
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on. I mean, you guys been joining my games, I've been allowing my games, and you guys been, you know, so going with us, so I don't know. I'm just been neutral benefactor parties this entire time, because really, I'm not here to do all that shit. I do the Halo 5 raids, I'm on Halo 5, I'm just here because I have to be here. But I could give two fucks about Reach, to be honest. It's just, I have to train Arbiters. That's the main reason why I'm here, and then my bloodline. That's it.
Huh.
So,
But,
this is more between you and Zycon.
so you're not gonna be affecting Zycon in the war then?
Unless you basically declare war on me,
Which we already did.
okay. And then, what's to be gained about winning a raid on, or war on an 8-year-old game that's no longer relevant? I mean, if you got a client on Halo 5, I mean, that would be
Yeah,
good.
Reach
because then I
isn't
can
relevant.
take
That's
that
why
for it.
DEFCOM and NAVCOM just moved back to Reach, and FleetCom is gonna move back too. Yeah, it's not relevant. The top Halo fucking 5 clans all moved back to Reach, but yet Reach isn't relevant. Okay.
We should
So
be
you're
success, man.
Yes, the only reason why they're coming back is because it's easier to run a clan on Reach than Halo 5. That's the only reason why.
But they were
Because
the top
everything is
clans
random
on
out loud.
5. They were the top clans on 5.
Not really. I've met bigger clans than UNSC clans on there.
The top clans on 5 are Orion Initiative, NAVCOM, DEFCOM. Now DEFCOM completely moved to 5, or I mean to Reach. NAVCOM's still on moved to Reach, but they're still doing some things on 5, but they're planned to move to Reach completely. Orion Initiative sometimes comes to Reach and does some things on Reach, but they're the top clan on 5. FleetCom is one of the top clans, and they're making the move to Reach right now too. And you see them constantly on Reach.
Hmm.
Alright. Watchman.
Poker says I'm gonna go play some Rainbow, but anyways.
Watchman, I can't pull up the ROE in the ROE chat. My Discord ain't going.
Okay.
Usually the only reason why I'm here is because of Arbiter Popo, Arco Rays, a few of the Apex people, and a couple of my friends begged me to come on here. So that's the only reason why I'm on here. If not, I'd be playing PUBG, Rainbow Six Siege, which I'm Diamond in 2 seasons. Usually I do carries. If you need any carries through, you know, rank, just let me know. I'll join, and I'll help you out. I do Destiny 2, Trials, no, Destiny 1 Trials of the Cyrus is still thing people pay me to go through. Destiny 2, I help out, with people's KD and whatnot. But yeah, that's basically what I play. So literally, I'm kind of sick and tired of Halo. So I'm only here because I was requested. And then once I'm done, most likely I'll probably disappear for another 2 years. Or until the next Halo comes out. But yeah.
Halo 6 is just as good as Reach.
Yeah, just to let you know, I've been off Halo for 2 years. This is my first time getting back. That's why I kind of don't give a fuck about the whole war. I really don't. I have my fun doing raids on Halo 5, Reach, 4, 3, all that shit. That's and a little bit Halo 4. I didn't like Halo 4. I played it for a little bit, got off because it was complete shit. But then I played more skillful based games like Rainbow. Well, I can't even say that anymore. If you play Rainbow, then you want to talk about all the fucking nerfing they're doing. Like, they nerfed the outlaw. What the fuck? Impact and its bullshit. Sorry, I'm rambling. You guys continue to talk. Sorry. You know.
Alright, Watson, do you mind popping up for open the early if possible?
You want me to read
That
it?
we had with them? Yeah, I want to make sure that they know it, so I don't know if they actually have it written
Alright,
down.
so
Even
before
though they
you
say it,
left the previous meeting, what I discussed with you was this. Raid violations result in a tie. Base must have a clear entrance, limited armor abilities, sprint and 2 bubble shields only allowed, no Gossogs, no shield doors or capture plate doors, no Banshees or Falcons unless for pickups. If more than 5 people lag out at once, tie is called. Bases are allowed to be scouted. If scout kills people, end the game and call a tie. No double power weaponing. No mods except for passengers on a Falcon. Map must have cover, 3 per Coliseum Mall. Cover must be unfixed or phased. No bottomless clip. Must spawn with pistol and assault rifle. That's all we got.
Yeah, we just agreed on the scouting part.
What?
You agreed to it already.
You don't think bases should be scouted?
Yeah, that's what we got for a huge argument.
Why shouldn't a base be scouted? How do you know if it follows raid rules?
You can go ahead, Sonny.
Hey, Watchman.
What?
What? Listen,
Nah, I can't hear you.
why did you decide to attack in the first place?
We didn't attack. They attacked us.
We got engaged first, so we declare war. We have video proof.
Yeah, but
Your
how have we
YouTube
been cut
channel.
off?
It's
Literally, a
Watching-
bunch of randoms joined our game, started attacking us, and then you guys joined and got into the
I heard
crossfire.
from you no matter what.
Yeah,
You
but I
engage
didn't
humans.
Stalled and stole members.
I was
What
just
else?
I mean, I
chilling.
did tell him that like we were gonna shoot y'all, like move because we're
That
shooting every
doesn't
human
just
on sight.
because like so if I tell you I'm gonna murder your mom, it makes it okay because I told you I'm gonna do it.
I mean, did I know for a hand so I can get ready to kick
Well,
your
you
ass?
did
You
say
did
it.
come.
You did say it. You did that.
I mean, just because you say you're gonna do something wrong doesn't make it any less wrong. Just because you
Well,
gave
it
me a
makes it a
warning.
threat.
Well, it's wrong that you got in
That
the
makes it
middle.
a threat death. Threat death.
You knew the consequences. You know what's gonna happen, so you just, said fuck it, and you did. So.
You gotta just not
And on
engage
you.
me.
And then after that, we didn't
I
bother
did say.
trying to attack you guys, but yet you have the
You
audacity
came
to
to our
get guys
spawn.
into
Spawn
I mean-
killed our guys after engaging.
I mean, I joined a game
Did
when
you guys start
Sepcom and
engaging us?
CENTCOM. I joined a game when Sepcom
You
and
said,
CENTCOM
yeah,
were
it's
fighting
fucking
each
fight
other.
our clan.
The Sepcom had the
can't
base, and they let me
shoot.
walk right into the base, and they didn't shoot me at all. You guys could have done something similar. They didn't want to start
Yeah,
shit with us.
but they didn't have other people attacking them.
Yes,
Okay.
they did.
Them and
CENTCOM
us
was
are
shooting
like
them.
completely fucking different.
Alright, hold on. So, are we gonna have any more problems?
What?
Are we gonna
What do
have
you mean
any
we're
more
at
problems?
war?
It's a war raid. This is like a war meeting.
There's been
What kind of question is that? We're in a war, are we? Like, this is a war. Alright, do you have Discord or Kick, Zyken?
I have kick.
Can you send me it? And I'll send you ROE. And then you can tell me what parts you disagree with.
Nope.
And I'll be right back. I'm low on batteries. Get rid of all this. It'd be a good idea to get rid of here. Right. Go, guys. Good idea. Yeah, I'll be a good idea. I'll be right back.
What the fuck is this sound?
They're throwing
We gotta
grenades
go.
and on the floor.
Yeah, like I said to them.
I actually don't understand why you kicked me out of your game the other day. I'm really curious.
Yeah, you're breathing. Watchman, yeah, you're
Your
breathing.
mic is really close enough.
I mean, we explained why we kicked you, because one of our privates got host, and he kicked you, and since we kicked him out of the clan.
So, did you claim, because we're all on side people, you're privates, it's me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
My fleet drops out. Did you claim that as a win or not?
No,
You did,
we
it's a self
kicked
win.
you, we lost that.
Okay, good. Just to point that out there, I just wanted to make sure.
That'd be a bullshit reason to take a win.
It's pretty bullshit, but you're doing the same thing.
What?
It is a pretty bullshit way to win, but you'd probably do the same thing if we did kick you back.
I mean, I didn't mean to do that, but, I mean, I told you guys that if we came to an agreement on that, like, for that time, then I would give you my word. If that happened to you, then that wouldn't happen, but you guys decided to take the win, so if it does happen, then obviously we're going to take the win. I gave you guys a chance,
Yeah.
though. I mean, if it happens in the future, like, maybe it could happen 5 fucking times, but that's on your fault for not accepting my terms before.
Well,
See, I'm from, like, home reach, like, LG reach. So when someone kicks you out of the game in a raid, you automatically win.
Yeah, that's what we believe
You
too.
stick with
But
them.
we tried to negotiate with you guys. Because for one, I offered him 2 extra spots for the spot that we kicked. And then I said that
Well,
if
it's kind of
one of your
unfair enough as well,
minors
if you
kicks,
think
then
of it.
we'll forgive it too and do a similar agreement.
See, I can't say it was an unfair map. Because, yes, you can spawn kill on that map, which I did a lot.
I mean, we
can-
were supposed to have a raid, but you guys kind of just showed up, so...
I'll finish what I was saying. As soon as you left the spawn, you could instantly get killed by DMR fire and sniper fire and whatever. But to bring a Falcon all the way to spawn is a no-go.
well,
You don't
they were
do
using.
We weren't shooting
Right, I
at
say-
the Falcon. And either way, it was a surprise read.
that. Oh no, you did. You think that we-
I mean, they did use a gun. They used a gun, but it's a surprise way, so it didn't count. I mean, it didn't
I
count.
mean,
You
I
guys used
think
the
one
gun
of a
also.
couple of our privates took the gun, and then I told them to take the Falcon down. The Falcon wasn't up for any more than
Hold
2
on.
minutes.
Private?
Oh no,
Did you just say privates?
I saw Thingy. I saw
Oh, wait.
Watchman and the shooting me.
Did you just say privates?
Yeah, what about it?
Oh my god.
Private, these
you
privates,
take-
most of our privates have been in the...
Like on the
Yeah.
Falcon. On the Falcon. Oh
yeah,
my
because
god. Higher ranks have to
privates
take
and
guns.
people, that doesn't matter who takes the gun, they're good. They've been around the community long enough.
Oh my lord.
Just because they're
That's
private
about
don't
the
mean
rank.
anything. They can gun some, so they
Sure,
can't gun a
you
hog,
trust.
but
Oh my god, this is the dumbest fucking argument. Alright.
Oh my
I don't even know why you brought it up.
Let me finish.
I didn't bring it up. It was
Hey,
him.
Watchman, I'll be right back, alright?
Yo.
I'm so done.
Say,
Say, just be quiet. Alright, say.
I'll be right back,
let
Watchman.
me finish. Yeah, you did bring the Falcon to the spawn. No go, but you didn't shoot, which is respectable. But you did fly outside the spawn area, which you did in front of it, with the guns out, which you don't do.
I mean, we weren't really shooting it, and every time
Oh,
someone got in it,
I
I
died
told them to land it, and then they landed
I died
it.
plenty of times.
Yeah, we weren't
That's
shooting you.
that's kind of a shit move too, because that was quite a shit move. I have
We
to admit.
definitely
It
weren't
was a good
shooting you with
tactic.
it.
With the Warthog, yes you were. I
We
heard
were,
you, I
we were
heard,
shooting you with the Warthog,
yeah, the Warthog you were.
not the Falcon.
I heard one of your members getting really annoyed with me because we couldn't kill me with it. I've ordered you twice.
Yeah,
Not
we
Warthog.
were shooting you with the Warthog, not with the Falcon. And Zyken, whatever you sent me isn't a kick account, because it doesn't work.
Well, that is my kick.
Well, definitely doesn't work.
Well, oh well.
All in all though, I have to admit, I have to, like, give you a clap of hands, that the match you had was okay. Could do with a bit of smoke, but it's okay. Good, all done for making it. So, yeah. It's just, need more cover on the scene. Fair cover for that, anyway. That's all I got to say.
Here, I'm gonna send you mine.
Obviously, one at a time before everyone jumps in at once saying this. Why did this war start? Is what I need to know.
Yo, it's okay. I found you. It's I'm shaded, but the I is an L for some strange reason. So you should have verified.
Yes, it's an L. I put an L in the thing. So I don't need to
Oh,
type that.
you're still here.
Yeah, so like I was asking, why was the war made? Why did you declare war on the fleet? Curious. What?
Because you guys opened fire on me. Why
Anytime
is
move,
coffee?
You got on the crossfire though.
I mean,
We even said we said don't turn around the corner because you were with a group of random people who were attacking us, and we even warned you that we might shoot you by accident, and you still ran into the crowd and got shot.
I mean, we're not the only people you engage for no reason.
I mean, those guys engaged us first, so obviously we're gonna fight back.
Maybe just randomly, it won't matter. They put it in the middle of a meeting.
Watchman, did your clan join the game?
Two of us
As Lycan
joined.
was in.
No, it was just those two. I think it was Watchman and someone else.
So they joined Zycam.
Yeah.
What did you want to do in that game?
I was just there to chill and see what was going on, and then I started getting engaged, and eventually, when all the other randoms left, I was put in a spawn trap, and then I was kicked.
Or why didn't you leave as soon as you got killed?
Why, if I leave
Hold on.
and they won an engagement, what? And why did someone invite coffee? Like, do you guys want us to invite our guys? Because I thought we agreed not to.
Yo, right. We're doing just, before you start, we're doing just fine talking, aren't we? No one's gonna jump on you. We're over here. Have that in mind. Okay, don't get pissy, because there's another elite in here. I'll try and
Yeah,
get
hold
you.
on. Let me mute everyone first. Let me mute everyone first.
So, let's just carry on with what we're talking about. Why didn't you leave when you got engaged.
Because if you get engaged and you leave, then you lose the engagement. That's why.
Why? What the
Yeah, I can't hear you when your mic lags.
We can have a one-on-one right now, and I'd leave. That doesn't mean you've won the one-on-one or the engagement.
Yeah, it does. There's no scheduled raid and there's no rules discussed, and the only way to win is if you get kicked, if the other team ends the game, or if the other team leaves. There's only 3 ways to win.
A lot of ifs and buts there though.
What?
Just because if I shoot you now and you leave, that doesn't
Watchman.
always win an engagement. That's all. You should have left. You should have left there and then.
Yo, Saints.
In fact, they're imperialists. They don't do Spartan stuff. Why would you join? You know they're imperialists.
So?
So you're gonna join a game which you know for
I
full
just joined
fact-
to see what was going on. I didn't know who they were. I've never met them before.
Look, zoom into one of these guys' heads. So let's say. Zoom into Zyken's head. What is his name?
Everyone.
What does his head say?
We have a
It says
reason.
his
We
name.
have a reason. We have a reason. We have a reason against them now. We figured out how they betrayed us in the first place. Alright then. Alright, so what are their names?
It was, wait, that was trolling us, or the ones that betrayed
You know,
us?
yeah, we were trolling us and
Yeah, it was Fox Unit and Neon Cats, and the 2 miners that betrayed us was...
Do you know Fox Unit? Neon Cat, is that ringing a bell?
I mean, I've seen them around.
Alright, well, you see them around? Alright then. They've been around, and they told me they were they told me they were a part of you, I think.
No, they've never been in our clan.
Uh-huh. Alright, well, Fox Unit has been around you, so that's the reason why they engaged us. They were trolling us.
I mean, yeah,
and
like I've
joking.
heard of their gamer tags, like I've seen them in lobbies and stuff.
I see them in your game.
That was better. I mean, I think Fox Unit was an epoch. I don't know. I mean, Fox Unit's a part of Fox Unit, though.
But going
Did you
on,
hire
Yeah, but
them?
here's the thing though, Fox Unit said his Fox Unit ended, and he wanted to join us. And then when he joined us, it just so magically happened that you guys joined him right after.
You've been cut out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright,
He
well.
has no comment.
No comment.
but John's army.
Yeah, remember Jones Army when he joined our fleet, and then it just so happens he wanted us to show us a grade map, and then he invited all you guys, and it was like 12 versus 4, I think.
I can look on your friends list.
It's a really shitty ass like class for us.
He knows
But
it.
yeah,
He
found game
knows
wise.
it. It's obvious.
And we didn't do anything to you guys. Like after we
Why?
accidentally, you got into the crossfire, and then we kicked you guys. We didn't do anything to you guys, and then you got those guys to.
I mean, we
infiltrate
told
us
you
and
that.
invite
We
you guys.
declared war on you.
Wait, so here's
You
one.
don't have to lie. He lied. No, hold on. He lied. Hired by all of you guys, just come into the Icon clan and just to train them after I betrayed, so I can.
Yeah, and you rated us on training maps. Like
have the
seriously.
special attack.
I mean, that's how war works, especially since he just ditched us in the last ROE meeting. How are we supposed to? Because I didn't mean to do that.
I mean, you
How are we
guys were
supposed to
just
schedule
babbling.
raids? If
You were babbling about how we should be able to scout people's maps when really in real life the enemy's not going to allow you to scout them.
Okay, but that's community
This is
standard
a
to
game.
scout bases to make sure that the base is fair and the base follows raid rules.
Yeah, but we shouldn't do it during like a raid, like right before. It should be like it should be like one person in the game and like that's it.
He never knows.
Yeah, like one person scouts the base before the raid, and then goes back and invites the rest of the 7 people when the raid starts. Assuming the base is fair and it follows raid rules.
Yeah, but we still disagreed on that, and then you guys just kept on arguing with us, and then we thought this was all useless and pointless,
That's
so
the
we left.
reason. That's the reason. Here's the reason. Alright, that's all.
Okay, so what I just heard then, that you know the guys that have been put into our games, causing trouble. You're
Let's
denying
just
that you
discuss
know them.
ROE, because that's why we're here.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it here. That's all. That.
everything else. In a meeting, you discuss whatever you want.
Okay, so...
So, let's just get this
I'm
off
still
the
looking.
fucking table first. So you know guys, when you claim not to know people you actually do know, you get them put in our games to cause trouble.
I mean, maybe Corrupty knows more about it, but I've just seen those people around. I don't know about anything.
Well, they're in your clan.
I mean, they're definitely not in our clan.
Well, how
When
come
they
they're
join
wearing
my
the same
team, it
thing?
didn't cause that much trouble. I mean, people try to start trouble with them, and usually I've been backing up, even though supposedly they're at war with me, when I legitimately don't know what the fuck they are. I mean, I know their name. I'm Brigade, but I don't know what the fuck they are or what they've done, so it doesn't concern me. So I really, to be honest, me personally, no offense, but I really don't give two shits. I really don't. I achieved everything I could in Halo, so there's legitimately nothing for me to fucking do. I mean, to be honest, if you want to do me a favor, fucking just take everything I have now and fucking rid me of this burden to give a shit no more. Honestly, I don't forgive a shit. I honestly don't.
Alright,
I really don't
thanks for
fucking
your
care.
input. Anyways,
So, this is literally between you guys. Just to make sure that you guys don't invite somebody to start shit, and they don't. Anybody that joins the game, like, kick out from, like, once I started. This is just where you guys legitimately can sit down and talk. And I'm just sitting here as a middleman, like Switzerland, basically.
Yeah, so you won't have any trouble with these, because I know for a fact that these won't move or do anything.
I won't attack anybody unless they attack me. I don't give a fuck who you are.
My guys won't attack anybody. Unless they're upset.
I mean, I expect you guys to not, because Zycon is my grandson.
I'm just curious on why there's so much beef. Is it all just because you put people in a game and then we shot them with you, and then you're just getting pissed off about it because we killed you?
I mean, we didn't leave, we got kicked, and that's just how we are.
I think you do like you don't have a reason. No.
The
We're
reason
pointing
is
out
'cause you
reasons, and
engaged
you can't answer the question all. You can't put people.
I mean, I was
in here, you
sponsored
just have
by a
regard.
UNSC clan for 4 hours. You don't see me raging war on the entire fucking UNSC community now, do you?
I guess you don't have enough backbone or pride in your clan, then.
No, because I've been doing this for fucking years, and it's boring. Raids are boring.
To be honest, guys, you just need to grow up a little bit as well.
I mean, dude, I'm 20 fucking 2. I'm well over fucking role playing. I'm just here to help my buddies out, and then once I'm done doing that, I'm disappearing, like I said. So that's why I say I'm not going to do this war with you, because there's no fucking point for me to.
Well, if you're not, I mean, you can say that, but until you break the alliance with Zyken, then we're gonna attack you.
Okay, then do that. I mean, I don't care. And then eventually I won't get pissed off enough and then engage you in the life war. Basically, anybody that is assassinated, only higher up that is basically above a lieutenant who is killed, I run with a booter group, and they basically call it a community group where people do life wars. Basically, whoever clan loses, your account's gone, and you have to restart it all over. So basically, we get to restart from scratch your a new account. I have 125 of those, lost 0.
Yeah.
So that's what I do.
Try
I mean,
that on
I don't
me,
sit there.
your router's gonna get fried. But Zyken, just read what I said, and I'll be back in
I've heard
like 4
that
minutes.
so many
And then
times.
just tell me what you disagree with. Or tell crap. I'm gonna do that.
I mean, like I told you, it's a life form, my dude. You engage me, it's a life form. I don't do this fucking kitty shit. You raise me, I raise you now. It's a life war. whoever the last client standing basically doesn't get hit offline. So, I play big. I don't go small.
Oh god, you just
So,
threatened you.
I don't give a fuck. I could smack that fucking kid so fucking fast you won't even know what hit him. I can just go get my fucking laptop from storage. I used to fucking run with vinyls and fucking Kira. How do you think Kira got his fucking shit? And some shitty. They learned that shit from me. The fuck? I was her fucking pupil. Me, my brother Mark, which is I Wubsy. If you know Wubsy or Deoxys.
Wait, after 5 minutes, invites can be sent.
I'm sure you guys know Vinyl Rhythms or, you know, Kira or Deoxys or Wubsy.
It is. Yeah, literally. Like, we didn't even, like, as soon as they... Here's the thing, though. As soon as they joined my game, we even told them, look, there's a bunch of randoms in here trying to kill us. If you get in the crossfire, we're sorry, but just please don't get in the crossfire. Exactly. And then we accidentally shot them, and then they tried to kill us, and then we just kicked everyone, and then they sent us
like
saying we deploy away on you.
The fact is, like, as a leader standpoint, like, he can take this as assault, I don't care. I would sit there and spawn killed by only 2 Unity clan and a Covenant clan, which I find ironic, for 4 fucking hours. 4. Okay, I legitimately was standing at spawn looking around getting shot like this. I kept on spawning, looking around, getting shot. Spawning, getting look around. Do you see me raging war on every single Covenant I see? Do you see me attacking every unit that enters my lobby?
Like,
No, because you know why? It's drama that I don't need. It's just pointless. If someone wants to be a child and kill me and weak like that instead of challenging me to a 1v1 and just want to spawn kill me, that means they're just weak. That's all they are. I have no fucking... at all. No regulation to fight that person or that client. If they want to be that much of a coward and cheap shits to spawn kill or kill for no reason.
The thing is, after that incident where we accidentally shot them and then we kicked them, like, we didn't do anything to them for like
that's my standpoint.
or for
I've
like
been here since
anything
Halo 3.
else.
I ran several successful clans. I ran several Unity clans, several Singular clans. In Swords of St. Helios, I was one of the 5 leaders, so I've been around in the community enough to fucking in raids, and that's why I said it doesn't matter. That's why I say if people want to legitimately go to war with me, it's not going to be a little war, it's going to be a life war. My clan even your clan, it's offline. My clan goes offline, so that means, let's say if this guy actually wants to go to war with me, he would have to send me a list of every single member he has. Every single member, and I would do the same. And I send it to my, you know, booter group. They're legitimately a booter community just for set up for this. And whatever clan loses, Watchman, all those game attacks go bye-bye. That's a life war. And also I do that with life duels as well. I actually have my boy Vinyl Rhythms watch it. He pulls hosts and means got person sword duels or emojis. I'm sure you know who Vinyl Rhythms is if you've been in the Twitch community for enough. If you don't know who Vinyl Rhythms is or Kira, then honestly you're fucking retarded and you should quit Reach. If you don't know who those 2 booters are. That's why I said that I don't want to go to work, because if I go to work, it's a life war. And I'm not somebody who's going to sit there and wait for a war and do raid after raid. I'm just going to challenge the leader to either an MOG.
Use like all of them.
Basically, yeah, MOG. Best out of 5, whoever wins, basically, either my account gets banned or their account gets banned. And if they lose, I get their clan. If they win, they get mine. And all my titles and everything I've ever achieved. I haven't lost one yet.
Sorry, I had to remute all of them. What'd you say?
Fucking,
like I said, this game is irrelevant to me.
you what you said, because fucking Burrow's fucking autistic and fucking loud as shit and doesn't shut the hell up.
I really want to shoot these guys. You have no idea.
I really don't give a fuck.
I do too, but we'll probably just get kicked from the game.
I don't know.
Honestly, more to you. I'm legitimately Switzerland. Like, if they attack me,
The one
they
with
shoot
spawn,
me,
you
then
can't
yeah,
even do a
of course
spawn
I'm
kill.
gonna
It'll
shoot
go
your
in circle.
If they shoot you guys, I expect Zycon to be a strong enough leader to hold his own against one planet.
Fucking gross, such a stupid bitch. And you're like, oh, the reason gives a drama.
We don't back
Yeah,
down.
he's the kind of person that fucking
He
kicks
got
you
the reason
offline
to
if you
kill.
lose a little fight on a game.
And look at, look, I
No,
told
right, I
him
was
the
at work
way
just
I
a couple
do
years
things.
back, and
He's
I
like,
told
okay, I was frying routers.
I've seen him
Go
before, I
fucking
hate his
head.
bloodline, they're a
I have
bunch of
routers.
fucking
His
fucking
old
assholes.
GP is Jado3.
I'm actually working on my own router.
Yeah.
It's actually becoming very successful. I've
Yeah,
been having my friends
still boot kids up for fucking
so
video
far.
games, come on now.
Or legitimately, if you try to hit me, I'm just revert it.
Alright,
Watch
so, can we talk about ROE?
Yeah, I'm talking about my ROE. The way I do things.
Alright, well the way you do things is very shitty in terms of the community, and it's also a felony.
No, it's not. It's called having a pair of balls and.
No,
you know,
it's called a
actually, like,
felony
like an
under
actual
United
game.
States law.
Actually not.
Actually it
Actually, it's
is.
not.
Tampering with
If you're
anyone's
aware and
internet
dying about-
connection
okay,
is
if you
a
want to
felony.
go watch me, if you want to go to war,
Literally a
if you
felony.
want to go to war with me, that's the way it is. So if you want to go to war, you are accepting.
I mean, you
Wait,
realize that
I
I was a
war.
part of Operation Payback with Anonymous, right?
Go ahead.
I mean,
Dude,
I want to
dude,
actually
that guy
fight
was
you
different.
and determine what clan is more skilled, not what clan can hack better.
Not hack. I don't. It's a shooter community. They really
Alright, what
want
clan
you
can
to
DDoS?
go to them. Okay, so if you want to go to war, we both basically agree that my plan or your plan, whatever one loses, will I also will get picked off. And one of those guys are my buddies, and none of them are my friends. The only one who was my friend in there was Vinyl Rhythms. I'm sure you know who that is, since you say you can do.
Alright, well, let's just discuss ROE, because,
I'm just saying, if you engage me, because, you know, I'm allied with them, that's my war conditions. That's the way I do things.
alright,
Are
well,
you
then
like
you're a very
it?
shitty person. The
Don't
only
like
videos
it?
on YouTube you can have
Well,
fun
thank
explaining
you.
to the
Thank
community.
you for that compliment. I am
Hey.
a very shitty person. When I give you
Hold
the
on.
impression that I'm a nice guy.
Hey, Hero. Alright. So the reason
When
why I
I give
wanted
you
both
impression
you
I'm a
clans
nice guy.
here is so we all can agree on the same ROE and not just yours.
That's the way I do things. So, that's why I'm saying I'm saying neutral.
That's the way you do
So
things.
I am
things
checked.
differently also, but we do it to where both all clans agree instead of just one.
Let's
I
just discuss
honestly
want
raid
to-
rules, not DDoSing.
I do life rules. Or life rules. One of the two.
Alright, let's have Iron Brigade and FOD discuss raid ROE.
Here you go, now you're getting a picture. I'm Switzerland. This is Russia. You guys are Germany. There you go. I'm in Switzerland. I'm the guy that's watching.
Oh my god, really?
That was.
Like, yep.
I would say the other way around, but
Zyken,
they
I sent you.
they're going to
Okay.
war on everybody.
I sent you the
Discuss
ROE.
with me.
So, let me know if you disagree with any of that. Okay, let's just discuss the ROE. What do you want that's so important other than discussing ROE?
Weapons. I want to know what weapons you want to use.
What?
I'll say if it's better or not. I want to know what weapons you want to use, and I'll say if it's better or not.
What weapons I want to use?
They already sent the ROE to Zyken and just
Well,
the
you
other
didn't send it to me, did you? So tell me out loud. The phone.
I mean, don't you guys have a Discord that you guys can post the ROE to each other once?
I don't.
Alright, let's just do this. Zyken, I sent you ROE. Let me know what you disagree with there. If you don't disagree with anything, then we can make that the war ROE.
On your question for a second, no question. On your list that you sent, you said that you would like ROE basis, quote unquote, an assault rifle and a pistol.
Yeah, for humans
You are
to
raiding
spawn with.
us. You're raiding you're raiding us, you will get the equivalent to an assault rifle and a pistol.
I mean, when you're raiding us?
When we're raiding you, we expect the same.
Yes. So... Well, okay, what weapons do you want?
I've just found a loophole and a very big flaw. Oh.
Not really. That's why we're here to discuss things. I just sent you a copy of our standard ROE, since typically we do human clans, because most of the healing clans don't do raids.
With my fleet. Watch, I'm going to discuss this with my fleet, so bear with me just a minute. Right, literally, he just made the biggest flaw in his own plans. No, when I say no. Do me a massive favour. Do me a massive favour, right?
Is there anything you disagree with at all?
I mean, on my raid maps, when I do have raids, you start humans get an AR and DMR. If you're saying Achilles, well, of course you're gonna have what we spawn with. I will alter it where you guys don't get, jetpacks and stuff like that. They will get, sprint. They will get evade. They will get precision weapons. They will get swords like we do. Just they won't get high-powered weapons like rockets, stuff like that. No, it's called being fair and being an understanding community leader. Anyway.
I mean, fairness is depicted like it's dependent on the base, not on the weapons. It depends on how the base was built.
If you were raiding me, humans have two classes. They get an AR DMR or AR and shotgun. Something they can suppress if we have a sniper. They can, focus fire on the sniper and advance. Or if they get in a sword fight with Stinky, they have a shotgun to defend themselves. So they have what you call a operator and marksman. It's simple as that. That's fair. Odds are reward. That's the equivalent of being fair. They get one Falcon. They get one OP weapon of their choice, whether that be a rocket launcher, Spartan laser, or a sniper. But there's a catch to that. It's like the overpowered weapon will only spawn at one time.
Do you know how raids work?
Actually, I do. It's called having equality.
Yeah, so in a typical raid in the community...
I mean, I could be like this, all the only thing you get is an AR to raid my entire fucking base.
I mean, we require at least an AR and a pistol.
Okay, I'm giving you a DMR, which is better.
I mean, that's up to you. I don't care. It's just... we require at least an AR and a pistol.
I don't know how to do raid guys
loadouts.
because I'm giving them a DMR instead of a pistol. And a close range weapon to fight against swords.
But we, a lot of our maps do have Nino rifles that spawn and wraiths that spawn and whatever else. And focus rifles that spawn. But it depends on the map. It depends on how the base was built. But okay, so... Alright.
I mean, if you think about it, okay, I'm ex-military, just want to let you know. You're speaking to someone who's honorably discharged as a lieutenant in the United States Marine Corps due to medical reasons. So, if you are going to capture or invade a country or do an operation, you don't just go in with an AR and pistol. You go in with either light mounted vehicles, which are your Humvees or MRAVs, or you go heavy, depends on if you're taking a fort or base, so you either run in with Bradleys, or in with Abrams, you call in air support. So that's how you technically would do a raid. You don't go in light armor. So when I do raids, I picture that. If whatever we have to throw at you, you at least will have something to throw back. You're not just going to spawn with an AR and expect to raid an entire fucking clan that has banshees, tanks, and all this other stuff. No. You get one vehicle of choice and one weapon of choice. It's like I say if you were raid me. One vehicle of choice, one weapon. That's my equivalent of being fair. But yes, it is Halo.
Alright, let's just stay like, kind of on topic.
I'm staying completely on topic.
The raid rules are a minimum.
Yes, they're dependable on whatever the client wants. This is my standards.
Okay, cool. But see, raid rules and raid ROE is a minimum for the attackers to have a fair shot at taking the base. Now, if you want to give them more than that, that's completely okay. You just can't give them less than that. That's what raid rules are for.
Exactly. So, would you say everything I'm saying is classified as fair for the attackers?
It all depends on the base. All depends on the base.
But
I mean, you can give me 5 fucking snipers that spawn, but if your base is completely filled with box turrets and a trigger that you can't even enter the base, and it's just modded as fuck, I'm not going to get in the base even if I have 5 snipers that spawn. It all depends on the base.
Well, I don't use modded bases. I use whatever Forge has to offer you. That's it.
I mean, you can get box turrets through Forge.
I don't.
Anyways, so human loadouts, pistol, assault rifle. What do you want Sangheili loadouts to be?
Repeat on the sword. That's probably the best thing you could do.
What?
Repeat that on the sword.
Well, I'm not giving you a sword at spawn.
I know, you get pistols, you got long range weapons.
I said
you
loadouts.
Medium range. That's what I'm on about.
Alright, so let's finish this. I mean, technically there are doing things Halo's do fight with swords. I mean, you see it in Halo lore everywhere. I think Halo's charging with swords.
I mean, we can give you an assault rifle, a pistol, we can give you a plasma pistol, or a repeater, or a plasma rifle. Those are all the realistic options. Out of those options, which two do you want?
You want to make it fair? If you want to give us swords, you can keep us the shotgun.
Yeah, let's just do a standard raid, and 99% of all clans will give you an assault rifle and a pistol at spawn. And when you do Sangheili's, usually they'll give you like a plasma repeater, a plasma rifle, or a plasma pistol. Now we can give you a magnum if you want, but I'm asking you, out of all those options, which two do you want?
Oh, sorry.
Like, let's just keep it not cancerous and how the rest of the 95% of the community does.
I don't see what's cancerous about using a sword.
Okay.
You don't get a fucking sword at spawn loadouts in a fucking raid.
Pistol is nowhere equivalent to a plasma pistol for one. I'm just gonna let you know in there because plasma pistol.
Okay, so we can give you a magnum and a plasma repeater, or a plasma rifle. You want that? I mean, I don't care. I'm not giving you a power weapon at spawn though. That would be retarded.
The sword is not a power weapon, it's a close range weapon.
It's a
it makes a long range, it has no effect.
No. You can stand this far away and not kill anybody.
Yeah.
Swords and shotguns are considered mid-tier power weapons.
Kill somebody over distance and kill multiple people.
A power weapon is a weapon that will hit you in one hit. Like one...
You don't like it.
One hit is
Why?
considered a power weapon. So a shotgun, a sword, and a grenade launcher are considered mid-tier power weapons.
No, a sword is not called. I think you can block a sword. I've done it multiple times.
Yeah,
and
you
shot
can
down
block a
somebody,
sword.
So it can take up to 2 hits to kill somebody.
Congratulations. Now, like, out of the options I said, which 2 do you want in your spawning loadout? And this is standard, like, raid practice. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys have a game type where you give your miners, like, a plasma repeater and a plasma rifle. And I don't know if you know this, but there's a pretty good fucking reason for that. Because that's the raid fucking attacking standard loadout. So that's why you want your miners to use those weapons and get good with those weapons. I don't know if you guys know your own traditions or not, but...
I mean, I'm not traditions. We believe in it.
No,
Right, so.
besides fucking power weapons, what do you want your loadouts to be?
I mean, for humans, it should be AR, DMR, and then if you want to be equivalent, that's the same thing.
Right, standard ROE is assault rifle and pistol. And if we give the loadout if we gave a human loadout, okay, if we give a human loadout for a DMR for all of our bases would be way too weak and would be undefendable. We make our bases fair enough, so if you have a pistol and assault rifle, you can take it if you're the better clan, even just slightly better. So, and it's an 8v8. So, let's just keep it like normal in terms of what 95% of the community does. And let's just discuss St. Healy loadouts. I don't know why this is such an issue. We're not talking about open raids where you spawn with a Vade and a fucking sword and we're Raknos. No. Let's discuss scheduled raids. Okay? 2-hour raids, normal scheduled raids.
Yeah.
So, St. Healy loadouts, out of the options I gave, what would you like?
I'll go at once. I think it's well,
Yeah. Hold on. I'm texting Oracle Rage, which is Arbiter Rage, who is basically trying to replace Arbiter Popo, who's been a community leader for many years. He says the way saying the way you do things as in Rage, he says makes a lot of sense. He says the AR represents in mid-range or close range, like I said, and then DMR can be used as mid-range or long range, so therefore you can keep a gap between those. He said it would be fair, it would be equal to fair if, you know, I think it gets a plasma repeater and needle rifle, that's fair. He says necessarily what they are saying isn't community standards. So by personal preference, as long as you don't spawn with OP weapons, which a DMR and needle rifle is not.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. If you want to give us a DMR at spawn, I'm not going to complain. But the minimum is a pistol and an assault rifle. Now I'm asking what your minimum is for St. Healy loadouts. Let's
So
just
the way I'm
stick to that
looking at
topic.
it, I'm kind of like looking at it like you guys are not even listening to other people's options, and legitimately I'm gonna switch your face to either your way or nobody.
Go ask any other clan in this community. Go ask DEFCON. Go ask NAVCON. Go ask Pillar of Bottom. Go ask.
I would, because I run Stratcom.
We raided a St. Healy clan a couple days ago, and it's on our channel.
An Admiral and NAVCON back in Halo 3, my dude. So I know what's going to go to
Obviously
NAVCON.
a fake NAVCON. Like,
the
go even
guys on
ask the
fake
St.
map,
Healy clan that
I'm Nick,
rated us, and it's on our channel,
Here's that
and I
guy,
just
I'm
uploaded
fake.
it. They were fine with me giving
I
them a
reach kids
pistol
I'm fake.
and an assault rifle. Like, the classes are the same for both, like,
From someone who
sides.
could be a fake Iron Brigade, but, you know.
Me, I'm not being funny about it. Before I started in the St. Healy community, I was obviously UNSC community. And even DOD and better rules of engagement of yours. Easily.
Everyone knows you can bring guys who's been in their, like, rigidly in their 30s right now. Used to be a part of Fleet Com and FCOM when it first started. Who were, you know, the leaders of it. The actual first leaders, not the newer ones. But, okay, yeah, guys, I'm fake, by the way. I guess. By Texas standards.
Just change the name to Kuro the fake, it's easier. Then everyone knows.
I don't know, I'm the fake guys. Even though I run with Halo, you know, I run with Spartans from Halo 3, you know. And they're champion players as well, by the way.
What's in the corner with the guns on? So, just to show that you're
50
fake.
in the world, by the way. That's the only reason why I only allow a few members to Stratcom, because I only accept, you know, MLG players. But, you know, I'm a fake. So,
I watched the here's one for you then. You only require... That's what like
that means Saint Masters, I'm a fake arbiter. That means you're a fake arbiter. Oh, wait, that means you're a fake emperor. Oh, wait, that means you're a fake imperial.
Stay on topic to the ROE, so we can go do other stuff.
Technically, at the end of the day, Watchmen, we're all fucking fake, my dude, is what I'm trying to say.
Let's, like I said, let's stay on topic to the ROE,
Are you actually Jerome?
so we can do other stuff faster.
None of us want to do this fucking right.
Well, I can mute everyone else real quick.
Fucking war.
Oh,
You're the only one to do it here.
I'm really
Oh, you're fake.
Stand up, my guy.
watching.
What?
Alright, did you mute him?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think we're getting anywhere at all? We wasting
This
our
is
time or
going
what?
nowhere fast. This is a waste of time, honestly.
Do you want them just to look over the ROE you sent and then we just get the hell out of here
sent
so we can
it.
get to our scheduled? Alright, so you just want to say just look it over and then we back out because we got something scheduled.
I mean, I don't know, like, what's up with them. Why don't you try talking to them?
No, I just tried because Kira was on. I'm like, alright, he might be down for it. He was down for it. He invited us.
Oh, why don't you try talking about them with the St. Healy loadouts? That's what I meant. I don't know what their issue is. If we give a DMR and a needle rifle for both St. Healy and human classes, that means we literally have to change every single base we have, because therefore it'll be too weak. I'm not doing that. Our bases would be too weak with a DMR and needle rifle.
Bullshit.
Every single base would have to be changed.
Well, Kiro don't even want to be involved in the war. Heavy don't want to be involved in the war. Zykin's trying to do a peace treaty.
I mean,
I think these guys are all...
he never asked for a peace treaty, but...
He tried talking to me about that, and I told him some, I can't remember, but I told him some things he might do with the peace treaty.
What were those things?
I can't recall. It was like...
I'd say the only thing we require from the peace treaty is to not us ever again.
That was one of them. He said no to that straight up. I'm like, no. I mean, I don't know.
Well, how about you try talking to them about St. Healy loadouts?
About St. Healy loadouts, want me to talk to them about that?
Yeah.
Alright, so what did you guys want in St. Healy loadouts again? Just so I can remember.
Nothing.
You know what? Are you still talking?
Yeah.
No, I just want to know.
I didn't mute us, that's why. I fucking said. Alright. Oh, I'm not gonna say that again. I will. No one here wants to do a fucking war with you. You're the one that wants to do the shit. Get the fuck out. No one likes you. Fuck off. You're the
I
dick.
mean, you don't get to choose when someone attacks you, but if you guys want to surrender...
mute them now. Get the... Watchmen, mute them now. Get the damn ready.
I mean, we're not gonna surrender because we're not accepting these war laws and shit. We
Invite
don't want to do
one
this
of our
war,
guys.
period.
Actually, it's very
And no one gets to choose whether to scale the base or not.
Hold on. It's actually very disgraceful for a St. Healy if you don't give them a sword because they fight with swords. It's like basically taking.
I just want to do some
a samurai
scheduled
warrior.
raids with you so we can stop sending spies
You
into
know
your
what St. Healy
clan.
culture
and
is based off
sending-
Japanese culture, right? You know where that's originally from. That's where Bungie got kind of where St. Healy come
Alright,
from.
I mean, good to
When they
know.
fight with
But,
swords, there's a thing
I
called
mean,
traditionalists.
any other Sing Healy
There's, like,
clan that's
clansmen.
actually well known, take
But okay.
RSL, take the latest, biggest Sing Healy clan, AVE, they all would agree with these raid rules. I mean, I never had
Actually,
this
they
much problem with them. We raided AVE multiple times. We raided AVE multiple times. They were completely fine with these rules. The only thing we had an issue with them was spawn rumbling. That was the only thing we had an issue with, and then they ended up agreeing with us. But AVE never asked for swords at spawn.
Okay, well we're not AVE, we're FOD, alright?
So you're just more cancerous than them. Alright.
No.
That's not nice.
You're just a fucking sweaty ass clown that just wants to declare war just because you have fucking no life. That's really why. We don't want to, like, none of us in this fucking room, don't want this fucking raid or war. Alright? None of us want. Only y'all three want to, because y'all are just fucking sweaty ass kids.
I mean, if you don't want the war, then accept our surrender terms, which is to never engage us again. That simple.
I mean,
Or
in the first
you-
place,
I mean,
it sounds
I
like
mean,
you
if
never
people do-
accept
And if
the
you
war,
can't
because,
come
like I
to
told
if we
you.
can't come to an agreement with raid rules, then we're just gonna keep sending spies into your clan and keep raiding you guys in your training sessions. You're not gonna be able to get rid of
Hold
us.
on, wait, you lied
Yeah,
about that.
that
Wait,
shows
you
that you
lied
guys
about
legitimately
that.
have
Yeah,
no
that doesn't show the
life.
fucking pussy you are, dude. Just fucking
Hold up,
lie.
hold up, please, because I'm about to get off here. So that legitimately shows that you have legitimately no fucking better thing to do with your life than raid other people's clans.
Dude, it's a
Okay,
clan
one.
community.
One.
It's a clan
You're saying a
community.
fucking-
This is how the
Right,
community
there's
used to be.
random-
People used to do this shit
Okay,
all the
okay,
time.
One, go find a hobby. Two,
I have a hobby.
grow a pair of balls for one. Three,
Watchmen, mute
do
them.
and declare war on an entire fucking community because one person kills you.
Alright, what's up?
I want to shoot these guys right in the face.
I mean, we should get to our scheduled event. If not, then we're gonna have to
Yeah,
cancel.
that's, or, I want to shoot these guys so bad. Anyways, tell them just, I'll tell them actually. Alright, Zyken,
This is dumb.
Zyken,
How about we-
message
Looks like we're
me.
gonna kill you. How about that? Like, this is
I
just
wanna
retarded.
mute.
I'm tired of wasting my time here.
Zyken, I need,
This is
alright, I
waste
need
time.
to, I just want to get this over with. So just
Well,
message me what you agree with,
retarded.
what you don't, and then we'll go off from there, alright? Because this is, we wasted enough time here.
Yeah.
This is waste of
Alright.
time. Like, I'm literally gonna invite him and then we'll kill him.
Do what?
We'll literally kill him if like this is for fucking me because it's just gay.
Alright, anyways, just message me, alright, Zyken? Reaper can take his tag. Right back out.
I mean, if Fleet comes, we won't fight them.
I'm actually going
They're
to
big
call
shit.
up. I got
Cross
the
the back
leader
out.
of FleetCom and FCom on my phone. I actually have the actual phone number. I'm gonna go.